The United Auto Workers Union is explaining how ballpoint pens ended up scribbling all over its own Buy American policy.
The union began handing out more than 1,000 custom-made pens with one major problem. They were made in China.
7 Action News reporter Jim Kurtzner tells us who's taking the heat for the UAW's latest embarrassment.
UAW spends millions of dollars on coats, backpacks, watches, and other items known as trinkets and trash. Union dues pay for the swag and commemorate big events and conventions for union members. Rory Gamble was voted in as the new union president to clean house of corruption. 1,500 pens were to be handed out at a convention this week in Washington to commemorate Gamble. But once they discovered they were made in China, they were stopped.
Well, it's certainly an embarrassment. I think in fairness to the UAW, it needs to be said that a mistake was made by the vendor. You can't hold the UAW responsible for that.
The union provided 7 Action News this letter from the vendor that says this was absolutely their error. They have pens made in China and the USA.
It's been a series of serious errors that have been made by the UAW.
UAW's been through a dozen serious criminal corruption cases. This new incident is not criminal, but it's not a good look.
It has no credibility at this point in time. For months, for years, it denied there was any wrongdoing when the people that were sitting in the office approving of the press releases to this effect, in fact, were the ones guilty.
The union is not saying how much they paid for the new president pens. Jim Kurtzner, 7 Action News.